Alright, we're back with some more Bannerlord, and today we are doing a mod spotlight video. We haven't done one of these in a while, but I saw this new mod and I thought I'd check it out. So the question is, have you ever played Bannerlord and thought to yourself, man, I'd love to be a wizard or a witch, start firing spells at my enemies? If the answer's no, then you've come to the wrong place and this probably isn't the mod for you. Better still, why'd you click on this video? Because it probably says somewhere in the title, magic mod or something for Bannerlord. But if you do want to be a wizard or a witch, then this might be the mod for you. So before we jump in, I'll leave a link in the description to the mod download page where you can get this mod, but let's check our inventory. So you can see I have 8 different spells in my inventory. So the mod adds 8 different spells for you to use. This one you can't actually get unless you spawn it in through the cheat menu. This is actually used by a brand new NPC that the game adds, called a witch, that spawns in looter parties. So yep, you can now fight witches on the battlefield. But as for the other 7, these can be found throughout the game, and I'm pretty sure you can buy them in shops and stuff. But you'll notice each spell is based off the throw-in stat. So, what you need to do is, you need level 20 for your starter spell, 40, 60, 80, 100, 140, and then 200. And you'll notice the different effects. So this is just a 40 damage piercing. This is 100 damage cut. This is 200 blunt, so it's called sleep because basically it will knock you out. It will put you to sleep. But yeah, you can see all the stats until you get down to Fireball at the end. But what we'll do is, we'll equip the first 4. And, well, what else is there to say? I guess we jump into some battles and cast some spells. Alright, I've executed all the enemies in this battle just for a second, just so we can try out what each spell looks like. So, this is the Witchfire spell that's unique to the witches. If we cast that, you can see it throws like a flaming fireball with like an explosion effect. Next up, we got the Arcane Dart, which is your starter spell. You can see it pretty much just launches a dart forwards. It has a little spark effect as it comes out your hand. But if you want true magic, it does recommend going into options, go into gameplay, and turn in weapon trail visibility down. This is so you don't get the stone effect following your magic bolt. It can put it off a little bit with some of the later spells if you see that trail following it. But next up we have the Burning Shards, which was the next tier up. You can see it's like a weak fireball effect. And then finally you got Sleep. Kinda looks like you're throwing a bit of like powder in their face or something. A little bit of the old sleep powder. Doesn't look like it has far range. Well, that's the first 4. Let's actually try them out on some enemies now. Alright, looters. Just to warn you, I am a level 10 mage. They won't see it coming, lads. Unless they got witches of their own, then that'd be a bit awkward. Oh. The witch. Oh, shit, they have witches of their own. But the fire is pretty effective. Oh, God. Alright, we'll swap to the Novice spell now, which was the Arcane Bolt. So you can see it's a pretty, like, direct firing. Pretty weak. But it's a fast, direct firing projectile. It's fairly accurate as well. And then next was the Burning Shards, which is like a weak fireball. Pretty effective. And then last up was the Sleep. I love the slow effect of it moving towards them. But you'll notice it deals blunt damage. So you can get yourself some nice prisoners with the Sleep one. Alright, so that was the first 4 spells in this mod. Now we'll take a look at the second set of spells. These are the stronger ones as we're tiering up. And we'll do the same. We'll first show off the animations, and then we'll kill some bad guys. Alright, so first up we have Arcane Bolt. Arcane Bolt is the upgraded version of Arcane Dart, so it's a long-range projectile that's good for, like, basically targeting one enemy. But this version, you can see the projectile's a bit more coloured. It's easier to see as you throw it, and I imagine it does more damage. I'm pretty sure it does armor piercing as well. So this might be for your more experienced mage in taking down those armored units before they even reach your lines. Next up we have the Rockstorm. The Rockstorm deals blunt damage. It's weaker than Sleep, but it's not bad damage, and it's supposed to throw a lot of stones forward and can hit a group of people. Oh man. It does throw a lot of stones forward. That's a pretty cool animation. Can't wait to try this on a group of bad guys. So next up we have Force Wave. Force Wave basically sends forward a projectile at like pretty quick speeds that's used for knocking out targets in one pretty much. And finally, we have the Fireball spell. This is for those mages out there who have mastered the art of magic. You've done everything there is to do. This bad boy takes 2 hands. The way you run holding it, man. But you get your hands ready, lads, and you just launch a mighty fireball forwards. It even has an explosion sound when it hits. Oh man, that is going to cause some destruction. Alright, you know the drill, lads. It's time to kill some bad guys. Let's test these spells out. So first up was the arcane one. That is the high accuracy long range missile. You can see it does about triple the damage that the dart was doing. Not enough to effectively kill, but it's a nice mid-tier spell. Next up is the stone one. It's not bad. It has a bit of an AoE. It's not very wide, the AoE. It doesn't like smack a lot of them when they're bunched like that. But it's not bad. Next up is the Force Wave. This should pretty much single-handedly knock out most things. And finally, we'll shoot the Fireball. But requires 2 hands and you can't ride a horse, lads. Oh god, where'd he go? Oh god. It's blowing them back to another universe, lads. Horse has gotta go. Damn, the horse is a tank. Horse can take 2 fireballs. I just want to test the true devastation of the fireball. So we've attacked these villagers here. I'm going to round them up into a ball. And I'm just going to then jump off and launch it forwards. Does it kill multiple people? Or is it just a super high damage spell? We'll have to test it out. Let's just round these up first. Come on, lads. Come on. Put yourselves in a little ball. There we go. Let me hop off here a sec. And launch a fireball, lads. Oh, God. It truly is destructive, lads. Oh, man. This truly is a spell for master mages. We've just murdered all these villagers. So, that is a look at the 8 different spells that this mod adds if you want to become a wizard or a witch. Just to finish off, we'll take a look at the new troop that I said is added, the Witch Troop, which basically comes with a sword and the Witchfire spell. It comes in basic robes as well, but to be honest with you, I'm not surprised it is a witch and they do go around with looters. Because witches were executed in these times. But that's just a quick look into this really fun mod I found. As I mentioned, the link will be in the description if you want to download this for yourselves. The mod is made for version 1.7.1, but I believe people have said on the mod page that it also works for 1.7 and 1.7.2. But that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed this mod spotlight, please leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya!